This is Angel Star Mystic, and we are going to be doing a collective reading for November. I already have some oracle cards here. We'll look at those at the end of the reading. And we're also going to do a Celtic cross. And that's going to be, I'm going to finish the rest of the Zodiac signs. So after this, we'll be doing the rest of the Zodiac signs, so stay tuned for that. So let's get started. So universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with the collective energies for November. What can we expect? What can we expect for November? So for the center of the reading, we have the Six of Swords. So this is about moving to a more peaceful place in your life, or our life, should I say, as a collective. We'll see what else that has to say. But what is the energy crossing this, or challenge, which is the Emperor? Basically, stepping in our power. What is the crowning energy for this reading? Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. This is supposed to be for the subconscious or underlying energy. This will be the recent past, which will be this month of October. We have the Four of Swords. The near future, which is the next month, which is in December, we have the Ace of Cups. Overall energy, Five of Wands. This is about being struggling with what direction to take, having maybe 5 different paths or ideas about how to go, and being conflicted with which to choose. So let's take a look at the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, moving away from healing in October. This is about meditation, self-care, also a little bit of pondering the past, personal relationships, moving past that, having the tools that you need available to you to have some resolution regarding these this healing that you've been doing for the month of October. So let's clarify the Six of Swords and find out more about that. Clarify the Six of Swords. What else, and what information do you have for the collective regarding the Six of Swords? For the present energy for November's energy. Death, which is transformation, which ties in with the Four of Swords for this month, and the Hermit. So a lot of introspection, searching for what you're passionate about in life. I think everybody's going through transformation and transition. We're ending cycles. What else? to a more stable energy, to more stable life, energetically, emotionally, with this Ace of Cups coming in December. So you're like in a transition, or we are in a transitional place still. So October was all about healing from past wounds, doing a lot of introspection leading into November, and finding solutions to any previous problems that we've had. So let's look at the challenge, the Emperor. Overall, this Emperor energy is about power and maybe taking that power back. When it comes to our life in general, yes, our finances, relationships, but most of all, I think this is about our emotional power. Let's take a look at the Emperor. What else can you tell me about the Emperor for the challenge? This is going to be the challenge for us in November. Tell me more about the Emperor. Why is this the challenge? How can we utilize this Emperor energy? Whoa. I don't read reversals, but this came out in reverse, so I'm going to take it. So we have Five of Swords in reverse. And this is also conflict, but since it's in the reverse, this is taking any losses that we've had in the past and using the lessons that we've learned from them and turning it into wisdom, knowledge, with this King of Swords. It's about critical thinking, being logical. And that's what the Emperor does. No matter what happens, if he has any losses, he learns from them, the mistakes, and he does better, right, the next time. And with the Six of Cups, this is about the past. And just what I said, learning about the past, taking that into the future, empowering yourself with this knowledge. So that's going to be the challenge, finding a way to turn your losses into wisdom so that you can utilize this information to make to come up with the solutions moving forward. Now next we have, this is basically on our conscious mind. This is our thoughts. And also the advice from Spirit to take action and so that you can be successful. This is it's not only about strategizing and taking up information and planning. This is about finally taking action on that plan. But not only that, being positive about it, believing that the outcome is going to be in your highest good. So let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands for the crowning energy. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Okay, we'll take this one, Two of Wands. One more. Ace of Wands, yes. Great. This is good. Two of Wands is the direction that you want to take. So earlier we had, here we go. We had the Five of Wands, right? For the overall energy for the reading. And this is being conflicting with our direction. With the Two of Wands, you've narrowed it down to two options. And with this Ace of Wands, you're closer to getting to that direction that you want to take, which is the beginning of something new. And you also have the Ace of Cups here too. So not only, because this is an action card, being passionate, having that inspiration to take that step and not second guessing yourself or being in that negative mindset that, oh, well, if I pick this, it's going to fail, or if I pick that, it's going to fail. What if it fails? And you don't have that, or we don't have that energy. So with the Eight of Wands, we have that, we are inspired from doing the inner work. That's what's going to be happening in November. Success, being successful. And I see that. The energy is there, and now everybody has free will. It's up to you to take advantage of this energy of what's going on in November. So let's take a look at the Four of Cups for the underlying or subconscious energy that's going on in the collective. For this could also be hidden, because we're not always aware of our subconscious thoughts, because we do have subconscious thoughts. So what else can the collective learn about this Four of Cups that's hidden for November? Tell me about the Four of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So again, with the Four of Cups and the regular tarot, could be about disappointment, past disappointments, and that's still lingering. Also, that negative self-talk too. Being or feeling like even if you do have the opportunity, it's like, why take it? I've failed in the past. Why even bother? So that's the underlying energy. Because with this Three of Wands, it's being conflicting, because Three of Wands is about expansion. It's about having that optimism to look forward to the future. And the Seven of Wands is that struggle that we have sometimes when wanting to transition to the next level or next new part of our life, the change that comes with it. And the Seven of Wands also can be us blocking ourselves. So just being aware with this reading that the Four of Cups, if you feel like you have any blocks, you feel stagnant in November, take a look at your subconscious thoughts. Be more aware of what you're telling yourself. Are they negative? If so, that's the Four of Cups being present. The underlying block, not able to move forward. But the energy is here with the Three of Wands to have that optimism that anything worth having is going to be work, is going to be a struggle. But that's why believing in yourself and your own experiences, learning from the past, that whatever you encounter, you can find a solution with the Six of Swords. So let's look at the past. So for November, the past will be October, which is the Four of Swords energy, which is healing from past hurt, mental anguish, anxiety, maybe reservations about the future. So let's take a look at the Four of Swords. Tell me more about the Four of Swords for the collective. Important messages about the Four of Swords for the past energy as it pertains to moving into November. So we have the Tower. Foundations weren't built securely, they weren't stable, so now those towers are falling. And this could be this could just be you, yourself, having to rebuild yourself. You know, your confidence, new information coming in that changes your perception and causes you to feel, you know, that anxiety, worry that comes in with change. But needing that to come in so that change is possible. So that's, you got the Tower and the Knight of Swords. It's about overcoming that maybe impulse to react instead of responding to the situation, which can be negative or positive, just depends on how mentally and emotionally stable you are, how you can bounce back from your emotions, letting your emotions control you. Then we have the Queen of Cups underneath the deck. So I feel like this is you getting, or us getting to a place where we have the tools and enough experience to know that we are in control of our own mind. By letting ourselves feel what we need to feel, experiencing the emotions, not blocking them, not suppressing them, and healing from them. So next we have the Ace of Cups for December. This is what we're moving into December. And this is us doing the work when it comes to our daily lives. Being able to cope with the stresses of every day. Because if we don't, they build up. And then either we can have a nervous breakdown, we can lash out at others, make foolish decisions because we were in a reactive mode and we were tired and stressed out and worried, all of it. No sleep. So this is possible, managing our emotions so that we can be in a state where we are emotionally centered to deal with issues that come up in our personal lives as well as in the world. And because of this, we live a more happy life because we know we can manage we can manage our stresses. So let's take a look at Ace of Cups. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups for December, for the near future. This possible energy for December. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Five of Wands, which is our overall energy right here. See that? And Five of Cups. So Five of Wands, that struggle, the within ourselves, but also with others, being in regret for that, arguing and fighting amongst each other, right? We have that regret. That's regret. That's sorrow. That's wanting to, you know, be better, be a better person to others, also ourselves. Let's get one more. Eight of Wands. There you go. See, this is what we want. That success in our life. But that takes us being self-aware, taking a look at ourselves in the mirror and being honest with what changes that need to be made, what things we need to work on. And this is the reason why the Ace of Cups comes up, because genuinely we want that success. Also spiritually, because it comes from that love we have for not only ourselves, but for humanity as a whole. And we know that we have to learn to love ourselves in order to love others unconditionally, but having the boundaries. Loving others unconditionally doesn't mean being a doormat. You know, this means standing up for yourself when you need to, but in a loving way. So that was the part of the reading for the Celtic Cross spread. And now we're going to take a look at the guidance for November. And I picked 3 cards from the deck I shuffled earlier. And so we're going to take a look right now. So we have, first we're going to take a look at this one, which is, and they all were reversed. So we're going to take a look at the message. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. So this is going to be an issue for us as a collective. So let me look this up and we can take a look at what it is that's going to be going on. This is the energy. It's possible. This is so you can get ready for it. Be prepared. Prepare yourself for how, we're talking about reacting, right? So this card talks about the blocked message is unleashing, saying whatever you wish, lashing out, expressing anger and frustration, heated conversations, an unwillingness to remain calm, believing aggression will create a breakthrough, feeling entitled to express emotions without a thought for consequences. So like it says, lashing out without regard to how anyone else, feeling entitled to do so. Because, you know, running out of patience, being pushed, feeling like, you know, no one is cooperating or no one wants to be cooperative. You know, evasive companions and bothersome circumstances. But the need to keep your temper in check and remind yourself that you'll have success when you harness that power instead of being in a negative way. You can use it in a productive way and use it at the right time. So this is about self-awareness, knowing, taking a self-check of your emotions every day so that it doesn't get to the point where you're lashing out at people. So acknowledging your irritation quietly to yourself, not suppressing it, but know that it's important for you to continue to find ways to communicate, and most importantly, positively deal with the emotions that you're feeling, your thoughts that are bringing up the anger. And asking yourself those important questions. Why am I angry? What's going on? And that being angry with other people and lashing out only serves to alienate you. So that's the first one. Now let's look at the second one. So we have lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. And this is the blocked message. Refusing to take charge, letting your emotions overwhelm you, wanting to tell others what to do, but being afraid to in case you get it wrong, feeling you are too emotional to take charge, avoiding responsibility, fear of failing others and of letting yourself down, discouraging others from relying on you. So this is about you empowering yourself with that, the emperor that we saw, for that being the challenge, being the leader. You know, it's important for, I think, parents, because we have children, right, to be set the example of how it is to be, what kind of person to be, and with integrity. And even if you don't have any children, you know, there's always going to be someone looking to you for guidance. And thinking of it in a way that, let's say, what would you tell your eight-year-old self if they didn't have anybody to look up to? There's always people that maybe they don't have someone that they can look up to, but you're around and you can be that light, the example that they can follow. Just being around you will have an effect on people. Your energy. So the positive message for this is telling you it's time to step into a leadership role. Others are looking to you to solve a problem or show them how to work through an emotional situation. And you can help others by showing them what needs to be done, not by telling them what to do, by showing them, calming your emotions, grounding yourself, so you can be of greater service to others. You can't help others overcome emotional distress until you have learned how to calm your own feelings. Be strong and encourage others by your own calm example, like what I was saying with your energy. If you've learned the skills, it's up to you to teach others how to do that too. And the problem I think we have as a collective or community in this world, being humans, is that this is a world that we all live in. And so we all have a responsibility, you know, not just to your immediate family, but to others. Because like I said, everyone has an effect on everyone. It's a ripple effect. Kind of like the way it was when we had tribes and villages, small communities. Everyone took care of everyone, so that everyone was always taken care of. It's not about being selfish or doing work for others. No, it's about doing it in a healthy way, teaching so that others can do it for themselves. So we all win. And then the next one is messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. And that message, we'll look at the blocked message because this was also in reverse. And it says, feeling bewildered by animals, making assumptions about animal behaviors, feeling you know about them, but missing the messages that they are sending to you. Missing a beloved pet or the closeness you once had. Feeling more drawn to people. Being sentimental about animals rather than truly understanding their actual needs and desires. So this is about assuming things about animals that animals can't teach you anything, which is, I think, is like the complete opposite. But this is also a message to look to animals. I believe animals teach us a lot about compassion for not just human beings, but for living things in general, for animals, for plants, you know, our world in general. So this is like telling you, or us as a collective, about animal communication, a proximity to animals, enjoying the company of animals, having an interest in animal behavior and symbology, feeling drawn to animals more so than humans, intuitively understanding their needs, rewards of friendship, closeness, and trust. So even helping animals, you know, they will appreciate this, and it's like that relationship you have, you know, with animals helps you to become more understanding and having a deeper connection with yourself and the world. So this is a call to take action with the animal and I think the living things in this world. We all need a deeper understanding of how nature is connected with us. I don't think we just need to be more aware of it on a daily basis, because we tend to forget that connection. Animals can tell us a lot. Teach us a lot about ourselves. And that's the message and the advice for us as a collective. So I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for more of the individual zodiac messages for November. Bye.